Hello, welcome back to Four Paths Healing Tarot. My name is Dee, and I am delighted to bring you another Four Paths healing message. My window is open, so you may hear the lovely birds and the elements outside. My hope is that it's not distracting you at all. But welcome back. It's been a little while. I've been pretty busy over the past couple of weeks with work, but I know that it's time to get a message out. So here we go. I'm going to do things a little bit different today. I'm going to start with a message from the universe as a guide for our reading. God, angel, spirit guides, I ask for clear messages for whoever needs to hear it. God, I ask for the message to be clear, succinct, easy to discern so that we know what decisions to make for our highest calling, for our highest purpose, for our happiness, for our healing. Let's begin. My name is Dee, and again, thank you for joining. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What messages do you have? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you want us to know? All right, we'll do that. We'll also take whatever's on the bottom of the deck. It says just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. So we'll put that right over here as we are anchoring into our reading. And then we also have the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving greater. Keep moving. Greater is coming. Thank you, God. Angel spirit guides. Before I go into this reading, it seems like an early message is related to feeling alone, maybe feeling a sense of grief, being in a space where you are able to deeply process some different emotions. We are coming up on the holiday season here in the United States, the fall season, the winter season. Something about the season sometimes can bring us a feeling of somberness. And so this reading might be related to directly uplifting your spirit at a time where maybe you're feeling a little bit abandoned. Maybe you're feeling a little bit alone. We will take more cards to see what else is here. But for those of you who are experiencing that, it seems as if this is definitely your reading. Or if someone that you know is going through this reading might be for them. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Angel messages, please. What do you want us to know? Recovery is what I'm seeing. Let's see if there's more. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Anything else? Okay. Choose a new direction is at the bottom of the deck. So we'll add that as well. Might be something that is happening in your life where it's becoming clear that a new direction is on the horizon, or maybe you recently have made a choice to go in a new direction, and that's been on your mind and on your heart a lot. Something about this new direction is going to be a direction that it is going to establish some recovery for you, maybe some restoration for you. Maybe you are in a place where you are healing mindsets, emotional habits, behavioral habits, and something about you going through your personal recovery, maybe changing your life in your way. It might feel that you've made a strong stance to change something, and maybe there's some people who don't quite understand, and it feels like they possibly are trying to abandon you right now. Friend, I want to encourage you not to be discouraged by that, but to stay on your journey and trust your intuition at this time. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. We are going to go deeper into this reading. We're going to get some Rider Waite out and see what Spirit wants us to know. God, angel, spirit guides, what is it that you want us to know for our highest calling, our highest purpose, for our abundance, for our wellness, for our good? What messages do you have? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Yeah, it seems like it's time to make some choices for your own life, for your own purpose at this time. I just got that some of you have been reflecting over your year and you're not wanting to have next year be a repeat of this year. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else? Maybe there is a change that has been looming. There is the possibility for change, but you haven't wanted to go on this journey for fear of losing people. That's also something that's coming up. All right. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you want us to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Thank you. So first out, we have the Sun. And we have the Eight of Swords. The Sun comes out usually when we are working through a challenging time. And the way that I have it positioned here, I'm hearing two different things. Right now, you are desiring to feel the sun, to be in the sun, to be in your freedom, to be in your joy, but also to be naked in your truth. Something in your reality, a relationship, a career, a job, a friendship is making you feel blocked from that. You're feeling limited, like where you are and what you're facing right now, you're not able to do that. For some of you, you recently started going on a journey of allowing your naked truth to be a reality, being yourself. And there are people around you that are making you feel that that's not exactly what you're supposed to be doing or who you're supposed to be. And daily, over a number of weeks, perhaps, you have been countering that. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else? That you're feeling blocked in. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right. Okay. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. And then we also have the Three of Wands right here. I'm going to slide that right next to the Eight of Swords. The Three of Wands usually means expecting. You started on a new journey, a new project, and you are potentially expanding this project and you're waiting for the return. Expanded commerce, across seas innovation, for example, is often what you hear related to the Three of Wands. In this particular reading, it feels like a nudge to really take off the blindfold, go beyond the swords, which are all of these thoughts about limitation, to explore what is beyond what you are experiencing right now. The Empress is a three energy. The Empress is similar to the Sun in a lot of ways in terms of energy, vitality, nurturing, abundance, beauty, romance, a lot of Venus energy for sure. But how this Three of Wands is showing up in this reading, what I'm getting is that there is a perceived limitation that is here, that is around you, that you're working through. And it's making it hard for you to see your potential, the abundance that is crowning you, and the vitality that is within you. Because this Eight of Swords is showing up right in the center of this reading. So there's some blocked energy. When I see the three, or excuse me, when I see the Eight of Swords, it reminds me of someone who might feel blocked in a career, maybe blocked in a way of being because of a community, a strong investment in your community. Maybe you are a fixture in your community, relationships, sometimes when people are experiencing domestic challenges in their relationship, they feel blocked in, they feel like they need the other person, they don't know how to get out of it. But the Eight of Swords card is always here to remind us that it's an illusion. There are always options. There are plenty options and ways of being. It's just that it might be time to step into the unknown. There was another reading some weeks ago where an Eight of Swords popped up. And I don't know if you can notice this here. Um, I'll raise it up so that you can see it in the camera. But in the Eight of Swords, the depiction is of this person who's standing um, in the middle of a bunch of swords, swords representing thoughts. But there's one foot that is in water. Water means intuition, emotions, your feelings. And so, for whoever I'm speaking to right now, first off, I love you. And I want to let you know that I'm with you. And I'm feeling the energy of this blocked feeling right now. It feels scary. It feels overwhelming. I feel a lot of energy in my chest. And I'm feeling that that might be related to how you're feeling right now. That foot being in the water with all of these emotions and thoughts that tend to make you feel blocked in, it is going to be really important for you to sit, take some time alone, and pay attention to what your intuition, your heart is saying. Because the kind of direction where it says new direction here, where it says new direction, you're not going to have a clear understanding about what that new direction or those opportunities are unless you spend some time going within so that you can look beyond the things that you see in front of you. In life, we see the bills, we see the other person, we see our children, we see the lack of resources, the lack of money. How can I go from here to there? But when we're over focused on the things that we can see, we tend to block out what our heart is saying. And that is how we understand what solutions are available for us. So that's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm getting and sensing right now. But the potential for joy, for love is near. It is around you. Another thing that just came up is that, and I say this tenderly, lovingly, and lightly, especially because I've been here before. For some of you, it feels so tight right now, like limitation is so real right now until you feel that there's nothing you can do. The only thing that can happen is if some magical situation happens, like maybe someone come out of nowhere and saves the day for you, like a mother, like a parent, big sister, and maybe someone has been coming by and saving you and helping you in a tremendous way. And maybe lately they have not been coming by to help out and save as much, and you're waiting on them. And so, if that is you, my friend, that I'm speaking to, it might be because in that space that you take to go inward and ask your higher self some questions, it's going to be time for you to ask, how do I begin to save myself? And also, what kind of saving, what direction do I need to go into to not allow this situation that I'm in to happen again? What lessons do I need to learn? That's also coming up as well. Thank you, God, Angel Spirit Guides. Let's get some more cards out here. Uh-oh. Okay. Spirit said not to take those. So, one more. I'm grappling with these cards. My hands are so small. I feel like I need to wrangle the cards, and that's not good. And these are all slippery like magazine covers. We'll do another shuffle. My apologies for the delay. Thank you, God. Okay. What else do you want us to know? Thank you, God, Angel Spirit Guides. Oh, it's a lot. But we're going to take them. We're going to go there. Let's see. We're just going to kind of read them like an oracle. Okay. So we have justice here. This makes me feel like with everything that's going on right now, you are on the wheel of fortune. Divine timing is at play. And so even in this time of feeling like you don't know what to do, it's going to be really important for you not to sabotage yourself. because you're using more ideas and thoughts to try to work yourself out of this instead of going deeper within and figuring out what's really at the source of this problem that you're working through. So it's going to be important for you not to go deeper into creating more adversity for yourself by trying to over strategize. You don't have to be deceitful for this. Maybe some of you are creating a plan to get out of this that um, has a little bit of deceit at the basis. Maybe you're trying to get away with something because you're trying to get out of something. The caution is that, especially with justice being on the table right next to it and the Queen of Wands being on the table, the suggestion is that your highest self may not need that. And also, if you're finding that you have to kind of do something that might be deceitful to get out of something, you got to be careful about karma because that is a real thing. So if you have to hurt somebody or do something, that is unbecoming of you to get beyond something, usually that's not the way to go, right? That's what the Seven of Swords is indicating. Be mindful of the actions that you take now, even as you're going through this challenging time, because we're always having to be accountable for our behaviors. You never want to do something now that you'll regret later because you were in fear, because you felt blocked in, because the feeling of being blocked in is just an illusion right now. And then we have the Magician. We have the Magician here. The Magician here is a reminder that anything that we want to create in our lives can happen. So, if what you're wanting is rejuvenation, beauty, vitality, this Magician is showing up in your reading because you have all of what you need to be able to do that. You have everything that you need to manifest yourself toward your healing, toward your recovery, um, even if it feels like you're being abandoned right now or left alone right now. I also have the High Priestess here that's showing up for you. That is really corresponding with that Eight of Swords. You have to go within yourself to hear what your higher self is saying. Now is the time. Sometimes the more trapped in and blocked in we feel, the more we are closer and available to hear from our spirits guiding us in the direction that we need to go into. So spend time um, working through your matter by looking within. I also just remembered here that the moon is showing up at the bottom, being prone to illusions. And again, that something about this reading is all around this Eight of Swords energy, this feeling of trapped in, this feeling that I can't get out of this. There's nothing I can do, and that I have to use some type of strategy. That might be true, but again, friend, whatever strategy that you are employing to remove yourself from the situation, this career, this relationship, this opportunity that's turned sour, to get out of it, you have the tools to do it in a way that's ethical and still centers the best side of who you are. The Ace of Wands, being fired up with passion, with energy. What I'm hearing related to the Ace of Wands is that maybe just by hearing this reading, you're being reactivated. You're feeling the sense of, I'm going to be able to get through this. And then the King of Wands here as well, and the Queen of Wands. For some of you, it is your parents, it is your caregivers that are going to be supporting you through this matter. For some of you, it is your caregivers that are making you feel blocked in, that you have a way that you want to live your life. There's a direction that you want to go in your life, but the two people that you are looking to the most, or whoever that caregiver, that mentor, that parenting force is in your life, for some reason may have a different idea about what you need to do and where you need to go. I'm also hearing that they also provide supports for you, perhaps. And so you're feeling like if you decide to go in the direction that's truest of your heart for your own personal recovery, that in some way you might let someone down. So that's all also having you feel a bit trapped. Looking at the Magician here, the High Priestess here, especially, is in the Sun, obviously, is letting me know that you are in a ripe opportunity to continue to grow and that you have all of the tools you need to make the best decisions for the life that you want. In this time, Get very clear about the life that you want, the outcome that you want related to the situation. Don't leave out a detail. You can write it down, you can pray about it, you can meditate on it, lock it down, and get definite about the kind of experience that you want and start gradually making efforts toward that. There might be some conversations, it might be a way that you're approaching people, but never stop going in that direction, and your breakthrough will then follow. Friends, that's all that I have for you. Thank you for tuning in to another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.